lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I have just finished my flight. It was a good 10 hours flight. In fact, just slightly longer than that, almost 11 hours. And the reason for that length flight time is because I am now in San Francisco. And this is a trip that I know a lot of you were kind of anticipating the vlog for. As soon as I revealed it on my roster reveal, loads of you went to the comments and was like, I can't wait for the vlog. So here it is. And I'm really excited to be here. And every time I come here, I say every time, this is the second time I've ever come here, it always makes me think of Princess Diaries. I fangirled over that film so much as a kid. I loved it. And it's just like my comfort film. It's one that I always watch and I never get tired of watching it. Me and Vic sat down and watched it a few months ago and even he liked it. It's just one of those films, it's just comforting and just nostalgic, and to be in the place where it was filmed and set, I love it. So I feel really weird right now. I am really tired because of course I'm going to be, it's 3 in the morning back home. However, I was on second break, so that means I was on break towards the second half of the flight. So I had a good 3 hours nap. I woke up halfway through, but then I went straight back to sleep again, and yeah, it was like quality sleep. So I think that's why I'm not so tired. But I also have a funny feeling as soon as I lay down, I will probably go to sleep. And it is only, hold on, let me check the time. It is only 7:30 in the evening, and I don't want to go to bed too early and in turn wake up too early, because I think a few of us are definitely planning to go maybe do a bit of sightseeing. I don't really know, because like half of us have been before, half of us haven't. And even though I have been once, we were only here for like a few hours. So I don't really count that, and we didn't even really get to see the Golden Gate Bridge because it was covered in cloud and fog. We saw like Alcatraz and Pier 39 and that, but apart from that, that's really all we saw. So it's one of those where we're gonna kind of meet tomorrow and just see what the plan is. So I thought I'm just gonna get straight into my room, relax, have a shower, unwind from the flight, and then I can be fully refreshed and ready tomorrow to go on a little adventure, really. So the last time I came here, my trip was actually officially to San Jose. However, that trip was extended, so similar to what happened at my Mexico trip a few months ago. So we had loads of time to do what we wanted to do, and we thought, you know what, let's go to San Francisco. It's only an hour up the road, I guess, on the train. So we did it, and yeah, I haven't actually stayed in San Francisco yet, which means I haven't stayed at this hotel, which means I need to do a bed test. Oh, that wasn't good for my back. Don't know what to make of it, you know. It's a memory foam mattress, which is good. What about the pillows? They are really soft. The mattress is okay. It's not my favourite, not gonna lie. I think it's because at home I don't have a memory foam mattress, and I think, I don't know how to feel about memory foam mattresses. Vic loves them. He's got a memory foam mattress, but I don't know. They're just a bit weird for me. I quite like a hard bed, which is a very unpopular opinion. But I think I'm gonna give this 6. So that's a 6 out of 10 for the San Francisco bed. Not the best. I have turned into a real snob about beds. I don't know what my life has turned into. I don't know what I've turned into. I don't know who I think I am. I definitely know what I'm about to do though. I'm about to munch on some cheese balls because I'm at that point now where I'm a little bit peckish. I shouldn't eat right now because it is 4 in the morning at home. But desperate times, I'm hungry, and I don't think I'll be able to go to sleep if I've got an empty stomach, really. So I'm gonna munch on those, watch some stuff on my iPad, and I might catch up with you later. I might catch up with you in the morning. We'll see. Oh, I have a quick story I want to tell you. It happened very recently, actually. So I was coming out of customs here in San Francisco, and I had my little wheelie topper bag with me with my lunchbox. And for my lunch, I just threw into my bag like just some Dairy Dunkers, some fruit. I had a banana and some like crisps, like a small bag of crisps, not these ones. I also had the cheese balls, and I got chocolate in my bag just to kind of snack on here, but also on the plane before the flight, whenever I needed something to eat, basically, because that's what us cabin crew do, we eat when we can. And I ate my banana on the plane because you're not allowed to bring fruit into America. So I ate that and made sure I didn't have anything else in my lunchbox that would have been picked up in customs, basically. So I did that, fine, was walking through, went through customs, went to go collect my bag that I checked in. And I was waiting around with the other crew for their bags to come. And this little sniffer dog comes up to my bag and starts sniffing my lunchbox. So the guy was like, have you got anything in there? And I was like, no, I ate it all. And he was like, what did you have in there earlier? So I was like, the only thing I can think of was like the banana, because it's one of those where I packed my lunch the night before, so it was fresh. I put it in the fridge, and the banana, when it kind of knocks around, it goes a bit brown, doesn't it? And when it does that, it kind of goes really like this. The scent goes really strong when bananas go brown. So I ate it when it was like semi-brown, which I don't mind. And the guy was like, yeah, the dog has picked up your banana because of how strong the scent of the banana was. It's just kind of lingered in my bag. And I was like, those dogs are incredible, quite honestly. Like, it kind of scared me a little bit, because I was like, if I actually got something in my bag that I shouldn't have, even though I knew I didn't, you just kind of question yourself for a second. And as scary as the dogs can be, they are so cute. Good morning. I'm sorry if the lighting's really bad. There's like lights kind of all over the place in this hotel room, and there's not really one that's directly in front of me, so it's just odd. But yeah, I have just woken up. I woke up about half an hour ago, and I had quite a decent night's sleep. I was up a few times because I could just feel the headache brewing, the one that I always talk about whenever I go 8 hours behind, because it's such a dramatic time difference. It's so hard to avoid a headache because of dehydration, no matter how much you drink, because you're not, I guess, active at the times that you would normally be, and because you've been on a really dry plane for so long. It's just natural. It just always happens, and it's unavoidable. And I just always make sure that I have some paracetamol in my bag. For worst case scenarios, I also have ibuprofen. It's just a vital piece of equipment that I bring with me on every single trip, because I know that as soon as I wake up, I just need to have them next to my bed so I can take one straight away, have just a little bite to eat with it. And the headache is starting to simmer away now, which is fantastic, because I do not want that to interrupt my day, as it has done in the past. I've like forced myself to go out with a headache and then felt really like sick and horrible, and it's just not good. So I'm hydrating up now, I'm all dosed up, and yeah, I'm just waiting for others to wake up, because a lot of them went out to do stuff last night as soon as we got in, and that's just not my vibe. I just like to have me time after a flight. I think me time is so important, and I just like to do what I want to do as soon as I get into the hotel, and then we can use the clear days that we're off to do as much as we want, really. So yeah, we're going to wait for the others to wake up, and I think hopefully we'll go for some breakfast and then sightseeing, which is so exciting. I'm such a tourist. It's actually embarrassing sometimes, like heading out with my camera, and you know, it's so obvious. I cannot avoid looking like a tourist. So yeah, we're going to go do the bridge. I think someone mentioned they want to go do the Mrs. Doubtfire house, which I haven't seen before. There's also the world's bendiest road, which I cannot remember the name of for the life of me. Leave it in the comments if you actually know. And I think we want to go and have a look at that as well. We want to go to a viewpoint beyond the bridge as well, so go across it, get some photos over there. It's going to be a really good day, and then I think we might meet for some food later or something. That's like the general consensus of what we were discussing yesterday on the flight, but it might be completely different. You never know. But I am so bunged up from the plane yesterday. Like, my sinuses are so, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. So those of you that know all of the different aircraft types. So yesterday we flew over on a 777, a Boeing 777, which is an older type of aircraft. However, they are still making those aircrafts to this day. It's one of the most popular aircrafts that a lot of airlines have. So one of the 777s that we went on yesterday was one of our older ones. And because it is an older one, it is so drying because the cabin is like pressurized. So the altitude is effectively higher in the cabin, whereas the newer ones, the altitude is set lower, which is so much better for your sinuses and, you know, all of the jet lag situation. The one we were on yesterday was so much older, and in turn that means that I am so dry, I'm so bunged up. Even yesterday when I went to the machine to go and scan my passport and do my fingerprints, the machine wasn't recognising my fingerprints because my hands were so dry. So they had to give me like sanitizer and stuff to then actually do the fingerprints and it actually work. That kind of proves how dry that plane is. And I'm still feeling the effects right now. Like I woke up and I was just like, I can't breathe. It was impossible. It's going to take me at least 24 hours, I think, to recover from that plane. So I've just finished doing my hair and makeup because we are going to go and get some breakfast and make a plan about 9, so that's in about half an hour. But I've just had a momentary panic. I was just straightening my hair, just like, not all over, just getting the wavy bits that looked a bit weird where I'd slept on it. And I noticed my hair was looking a little purple. Have a look. I don't know if you can see through the camera exactly what it looks like in real life, but it's just this section here that looks a bit purple. It's got a purple tinge to it. But then I went over to the other mirror and I can't see the purple. I'll show you. Like, you can kind of see that. Like, it just looks like my normal hair colour. It all looks even. I'm really confused, and I think I'm just going to have to go easy on the purple conditioner just until I get my hair done soon. So here is my OOTD. I've never done one of these before, but I thought maybe I'll start doing them. So firstly, my top, this is from Shein. These are the comfiest crop tops I think I own. I've got a pink one as well and this orange one, and I just love how bright and vibrant the colour is. It's a little bit see-through. That's because I'm wearing a black bra because I don't have any other bras with me, which is really annoying. I did not think that through, but I'm just going to kind of use my hair to cover that somehow. But yeah, they aren't too cropped, which is what I love about them. Moving on to the trousers. These trousers are from PLT. They're just nice and baggy and flowy and comfy, just what I need for walking around San Francisco. I've also got this belt from Shein. It's just one of those belts that have like what are these? Oh, they have a name. Anyway, these gold looped things through them. It just means I can adjust it to exactly how I need it to, because these trousers don't actually have belt loops. So I just shove it on top just to make sure they fit me perfectly. And then I've just got my black Converse on. They aren't that comfy for walking in, but they're just kind of all-rounder trainers and they do the job. I've also got my over-the-shoulder tassel bag with me. I'm going to bring a denim jacket as well because I don't think it's overly warm outside. So yeah, I think that's me done. I'm going to head out now, go meet my crew and go and have some breakfast. incredible. So I'm now back from sightseeing, and we went to only just like a small amount of places. Like you saw, we went to Lombard Street, the world's bendiest street, which it definitely was, and the world's steepest street as well. Climbing up to Lombard Street was not fun, and I think I had a heart attack in the process. We then went to the Golden Gate Bridge. We went to not the San Francisco side, we went to the other side. I think it's like Vista Point or Vista Viewpoint or something. So we got the other side of the bridge with the view of San Francisco, and it was amazing. Got some great photos. And then, what did we do? We then went to Pier 39. We met up with another crew member that was with us, and we had a drink. We had like a little bite to eat, and we went into a souvenir shop, and I got some goods. So I thought I'd show you. So I got a fridge magnet. I liked this one because it's like golden and includes the Golden Gate Bridge as like the main feature. So I quite like that, and it has like the trams and everything. So I thought that was quite cute. And I also got a shot glass, of course. So I thought I'd show you the one I got. So it's got holographic, I don't know if you can see it very well. So it's got the holographic San Francisco sign, and yeah, it's pretty much got every single landmark and I guess popular thing in San Francisco, like the steep streets, the houses, it's got the trams, it's got pretty much everything on it, exactly like the magnet, which is what I love, and the cheesier the better. So that's really nice. I had the option of like this taller one, or there was like a short stumpier one, so I thought I'll go for the taller one, just mix up my collection a little bit. We just had to wait around a little bit for the Uber just now, because when we first left this morning, we went to a breakfast place, I think it was called 8 AM in Fisherman's Wharf. So we got an Uber down there, and the drive wasn't so steep, it seemed quite level. So we thought maybe we should walk it, but then we were like, do we just get an Uber instead? Because it was going to take the same amount of time basically, getting the Uber or walking, because we had to wait a little bit for the Uber. We decided to wait for the Uber, and good thing we did, because the walk back to the hotel was so steep when we drove it. It was insane. So I'm very, very glad that we did get an Uber, because I don't think I can go through another heart attack like I did going up to Lombard Street. So aside from everything we've done today, we're probably just gonna go for some dinner shortly. We have like a couple of hours or so in our rooms to ourselves before we go, but I'm not really overly hungry right now. I had my breakfast this morning and that filled me up so much, and then I had a nibble of garlic bread when we sat down and had a drink. But yeah, aside from that, I'm really not very hungry, so I'm hoping we kind of delay going for dinner as much as possible. We're going to meet up and see what we fancy doing and kind of work out a plan. But yeah, I just want to develop an appetite first. I really don't know what I fancy. Oh my goodness, I sound so bunged up. What's wrong with me? Anyway, good morning for the second time this trip. It is day 2 of 2 technically for the time that we are in San Francisco, because we are leaving tonight. Like these 4-day trips, what am I saying? 4-day trips, but we have 2 days here. Even though we do get a bit longer than the average trip, it goes super quick, especially when your days are jam-packed, exactly like it was yesterday. And I feel like it's going to be similar today, because our pickup time is a whole lot earlier than we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be like 7ish, but no, it's 5:45. So that means wake up is 5:45. I know that is quite early here, but at the same time it is quite late back home. Like that's early hours of the morning. So it does make sense, but we didn't click. So we haven't got a crazy amount of time today to do stuff. So hence why it's going to be a bit jam-packed. So our plan is to wake up, check, go and have some breakfast before we head to the shops at 10, because I have some shopping that I need to do. Hence why I checked in my suitcase this trip, because yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be buying, and I think the items I will be buying will be slightly on the bigger side. So I literally packed my case with a whole spare side for that. Once we've done shopping, we'll then probably head to go get like a little snack before we come back here to sleep. Then we get ready and then we go, just like that. So yeah, that's the plan for today, nice and easy. And yeah, what's going on out there? It's like 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, yeah, last night was actually all right. We went to an Italian restaurant. I will pop a photo on the screen of what I got. It was a really nice pizza, actually. I just got a plain margarita because I'm a basic bitch and I love a margarita pizza. Can't go wrong. So I had that. It was really good and I'm surprised I ate most of it. I normally am the kind of person to bring some pizza back when I do order a whole pizza at a restaurant. But no, I was starving because, to be fair, I had not really eaten anything since breakfast earlier that day. So yeah, I was really hungry. So I mowed that down, basically. Then we went to a bar afterwards just to have a quick drink, so we didn't end up going to sleep too early. And then we came back to the hotel. I jumped straight into bed, and my head hit the pillow, and I was out. My sleep last night literally felt like I blinked, and then I woke up, and it was kind of time to wake up. And that by that point, I'd had 8 hours sleep, which is insane. So yeah, that's kind of a rundown and update of where we are at the moment. I'm excited to head home tonight because I have an exciting weekend ahead. I've got lots of plans. I've got my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary meal on Sunday, which I've told you guys about recently in my roster reveal. And we're also going to have a barbecue on Saturday, which was a bit frustrating because we tried to plan this a bit earlier in the month when the weather was good, but they just didn't work for everyone that was going, so we've had to do it later in the month. And of course the weather's gone shite, hasn't it? So that's not good, but hopefully we'll still have a good time regardless. And yeah, after this week I've literally got a week off because I planned like random days of annual leave of things I needed to do, plus that's mixed with my normal days off as well. So I have 7 days off to kind of do whatever the hell I want. So jet lag isn't really a concern for me right now because it means I have a long time to kind of recover before I begin work again. So yeah, that is an update of my life so far. Interesting as always. And yeah, let's get on with today. So one final thing I want to address before we get started with today is about the latest vlog that went up on my YouTube channel yesterday. So basically the context of the vlog was me and Vic went to Cardiff for the day. So we went shopping and we also tried loads of new things. We went to different restaurants we've never tried before. And we also went to a bar called The Alchemist and we tried some different cocktails that were so cool. They had like dry ice and they were all like colour changing and everything. It was just such a different vlog, such a fun vlog. It was actually hilarious. And I reached a big milestone in that vlog because I actually bucked up the courage to vlog in public with my camera when there was like massive crowds of people, which was always something I never thought I'd be able to do. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it in this vlog with Vic, who I feel comfortable with, and I did it and I was so proud of it. I was so pleased with the vlog, and yeah, I could not wait for you guys to see it. So I uploaded it to schedule for yesterday, last week, and an age restriction did come up on the video. So a load of you that are under 18 did contact me and say, like, you're gutted you weren't able to view the video. So what I'm going to do is as soon as I'm home from San Francisco, because I need my laptop to do this, I'm going to contact YouTube and try and remove the restriction. I also think because of the age restriction, the video has not reached a lot of you guys. I know when there are restrictions on videos, the reach is not good. So I'm just interested to know, those of you that are subscribed and those of you that have the notifications on for my channel, did you receive a notification and have you seen the video in your recommended? Let me know in the comments below just so I can get an understanding. And also if you haven't had it in your recommendations and you haven't been notified, I'll pop a link to the video on the screen now. So as soon as this vlog is up, you can go and watch that vlog. And just give it some love because it's actually a really good video that I'm proud of. My OOTD for today, we're going with comfort. I'm not gonna lie, I've got no makeup on. I've shoved my hair up in half up, half down. So I've just got a massive oversized jumper on from Shein. This top I've had for years and years. I think it's from New Look. It's just like, it's so flowy and comfortable and quite cute as well. Just some jeans, my Topshop jeans, a belt, and that's us for today. Comfort. So I'm all ready now. We're off out in about 10 to go and get some breakfast. We're going to try and find like a small little family run cafe somewhere, especially now more than ever, like helping out smaller businesses, both here and at home as well. We've always tried to do it, us crew, like we never really try and eat at like bigger chains for breakfast especially, and try and help out the smaller businesses because it's, you know, it's important now with COVID happening. There's so many empty units, and we even asked the concierge yesterday, is there any restaurants, like we showed him a specific restaurant that we wanted to eat at, and he said no, they're closed down because of COVID, and it's happening all around the world. So that's why we like to eat at smaller businesses and help them out really. And plus I find the food is a lot nicer anyway at smaller businesses. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to go to find some shops to go and have a look at. I'm on a bit of a mission right now because I told Vic that there was a Razer store here and I didn't know that, and he's looking for a brand new gaming laptop, so I told him about that, and he basically wants me to go and see if they have the laptop in stock. And I feel very scared about carrying a couple of grand laptop through the airport and on the aircraft with me later. So I'm like, I'm under a lot of pressure right now. So yeah, I'm heading over to the Razer store now to speak to them. We will see. I'm really scared, but I'm excited for him at the same time because he's been waiting to get this laptop for ages, and if I can get it even cheaper for him, that'd be so much better. So I am now back from shopping and from the Razer store. So we went to have some breakfast, as you saw. We went to the mall as well, the Westfield shopping centre, and then I came back to the hotel and I said to Vic, I was like, oh, there's a Razer store here, and he was like, what? And I totally forgot that there are literally only about 4, maybe 5 Razer stores in the whole world. And I totally forgot that. So I thought, oh yeah, you actually wanted a laptop from Razer, didn't you? And he was like, duh. So he gave me all the specs and everything. I went to the store, I asked him, I said, have you got this laptop by any chance? Vic was saying the specific specs on the laptop he wanted was very new to Razer, and they are in high demand, so the chances of him getting the laptop were quite slim. So I thought, do you know what, it's out of stock on the website, but I'll go and ask at the store anyway because we're so close to it, because if I don't ask, I'll regret not asking. So I went in there, I showed them the laptop, and they said they didn't have any, and it's really frustrating because the laptop was so much cheaper here than it would have been in the UK from the UK Razer site. So it's so frustrating when that happens, and I feel bad because I got his hopes up. But yeah, maybe I'll have to try again. Maybe I'll try and bid for another San Francisco in the future, because the other one that's in the US is in Vegas, which I have been to before, but we're not actually flying to Vegas at the moment. So San Francisco is really my only hope for the Razer store, so maybe I'll come back soon and I can check again. Aside from that, I am now back. I'm just going to rest, I think, for the remainder of the day. I got myself on the way back a strawberry acai refresher. I mean, the strawberry acai refresher. Those of you that saw a TikTok that I made not too long ago, I reviewed the strawberry acai refresher that's come to the UK Starbucks. And yeah, let's just face it, I paid about £4 for very flavourless water. It was not good at all, and yeah, it just does not compare to this one, let me just say that. And I actually haven't had one in a long time, so I wanted to get one, and I'm still not very hungry since breakfast, so I think I'm just going to try and relax, maybe get a little nap in before it's time to start getting ready. So that's my plan for the next few hours. I'll see if I get hungry, in which case I might order something in, but I'm really trying to be good with my eating and try not to have takeout. There is a Chipotle down the road, but I really can't be bothered to trek out of this hotel again, quite frankly. Me done and ready for the flight home. I thought I'd spice up my hair a little bit today and do like a few plaits either side rather than just like a basic slick back bun, because I'm not a basic bitch. So yeah, I thought I'd do these because number one, they look cute, and two, when I wear a face mask, I tend to find if I just slick my hair back, I get these like really fuzzy baby hairs either side of my ears, and it just looks a bit naff. So if I put them up in like a plait like this, it tends to keep the baby hairs away. I've trialed it a few times on night flights and it works. So I packed everything away in my case, that's all ready to go, and I'm pretty much just waiting to put my uniform on and get downstairs now, because I do get to that point where I'm getting ready where I'm like, I just want to be home, but at the same time the thought of doing a night flight, just I'm not feeling it. I don't think I ever feel it when I'm getting ready, to be quite honest. The thought of staying awake all night just isn't my vibe, but we power through, we do. And I think my break is, I think I'm on my first break on this flight home, so at least I don't have to wait too long to get some sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I can put my uniform on and then get out of this hotel to head home. I'm not gonna lie, I just had a momentary panic where I thought someone knocked my door, and I got really worried that I was late for pickup, but we are definitely not. I just had a very sudden panic come over me that I was late, and I hate being late. Being late is like my biggest fear. I just don't like rushing, I don't like panicking, and now I'm kind of panicking, but I know I'm not late, so yeah, anyway. So I think I'm gonna love you and leave you. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing what I got up to on my San Francisco trip, my first official San Francisco trip. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like down below to let me know. Also subscribe if you're new, to stick around for many vlogs like this in the future and to see what my life is like as cabin crew. Also pop that notification bell on because I don't have an upload schedule and you guys need to know when I upload videos. So pop that notification bell on, you won't regret it. And yeah, I think I will see you in a video very soon.